Hi, welcome to Tech Tricks tutorial. Today, we're going to show you how to use Midjourney with your own image. It's a step-by-step beginner guide for everyone to follow easily. If you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's get right into it. Now hello guys once again, and today we're going to teach you how you could import images into your Midjourney, and Midjourney will use that image as a reference or a basis for the artwork you are asking it to produce. Now an example of this is you have a photo on your phone that you would like to have as a basis for the artwork. For example, you have a selfie of yourself and you could ask Midjourney to create a prompt or to create a photo of you riding on a horse, something like that. You could use your image as a basis for Midjourney to create different art style. Now for today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take images from Google, from Pexels, and from Pinterest. The process for your own images would be the same thing, and we're going to do this in one by one. So the first one we're going to check out is a cartoonish version, which we will take from Google. And then we're going to go for realism using Pexels over here, where we can get royalty-free pictures that we could use, and over here in Pinterest where we could use and download different photos over here also. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start with Google with the cartoon design over here. We're going to select a photo like what I did over here, select a photo that we would like to import to Midjourney. So we're going to right click the photo and you're going to click on copy image address over here, which would allow you to copy the URL of the specific image. And then you're going to go back to Midjourney. You're going to type in /imagine, just like that. And you're going to paste the URL link just like this. And then you're going to type in a colon. And then you're going to simply type in the extra feature, the extra information, the prompt that you would like Midjourney to produce with this as a basis. So for example, we're going to change the clouds to lava, and it will change it according to our prompt over here. We're going to click on enter and let's see what it will do by using this photo. We're going to wait for it to load. As you can see, it's the same photo as this one. We're going to see what Midjourney does with this photo and the prompt that we have asked it to do. We could also do other photos over here. Let's see if there are other photos that we could use. For example, we could go with this one over here. This is a bit more realistic, so we're going to use this. I think it's a bit blurry, so we're going to look for another one actually. So for example, we're going to use this one over here. We're going to use this one instead. And we're going to see if Midjourney has produced, and just like that, as you can see, it's producing an image for us. Now I can already observe that it's not producing the one that we are asking it to do, but as you can see, it's using the photo that we have as a reference photo. It's using the photo that we have chosen earlier as a reference to create an artwork over here. As you can see, this is the artwork number 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. I think the fourth one is the best one, so we're going to upscale that to see more details of this photo. And as you can see, this is the details or the image that Midjourney has produced. And now we're going to do it once again with Google, and then we're going to move on to Pexels and Pinterest. So we're going to copy this, copy image address, and go back here, and we're going to type in the imagine, and we're going to paste the image URL once again, and then we're going to think of a fancy way to change the things over here, because this will be the reference for our prompt over here. So we're going to ask it to produce us a dwarf castle, and we're going to add in with a dragon as a guard, and let's see what it does with this prompt over here. So we're going to wait for it to generate our prompt, and as you can see, we're simply going to wait for it to start. And after this, we're going to move on to our pexels over here. We're going to select our photos right away. So maybe we're going to use this one over here. So we're going to open this, and we could copy our image address over here, and we're going to use this in a bit. So going back here, and we're going to wait for it to generate the image that we have asked it to do. And keep in mind that it is using the image URL that we have selected earlier as a basis for whatever it is trying to create right now. And as you can see, this is the photos that it has generated for us. Using Mount Everest as a basis for its design, we can enlarge the fourth photo, and let's see the artwork that it has produced over here. So let's see, this is the artwork that Midjourney has created for us. Although without the dragon, it's still a very good castle. If you check it out, as you can see, very good designs over here. You can also check out the second one. Actually, I think the second one is the best one so far. So let's check it out. And as you can see, this is the second version over here. Now let's move on to our free photos over here for realism, and we're going to do the same thing, imagine, and paste it over here. Then we're going to add another one. We're going to add a prompt for our image over here. Now I'm thinking of a lady walking through, so we're going to add in lady walking through the woods, and click on enter, and let's see what it produced with this image as the basis for its woods. So that is how you are using your images. Even if you don't use the internet's image, you could upload your own image and do the same thing we're doing right now to be able to use it with Midjourney over here. And you will be able to customize your image that you have used. For example, like I said earlier in the video, you could upload a photo of yourself, and then you could use it with Midjourney and make art styles with your face. You could ask it to make you into a cartoon and all those kinds of stuff. There's a lot of things you could do with Midjourney while using the reference feature over here. As you can see also, it's generating our image over here with this as its basis. So as you can see, this is our result over here, and it took almost all the features of this original photo over here, like very similar tree, as you can see here, similar types of tree, and like the path designs also over here, it's very similar. And now moving on, we're going to go with Pinterest this time, and actually I really like this design, so we're going to do this. We're going to copy this as its style reference for our photo. So we're going to do that. We're going to type in the message imagine, then we're going to type in our image URL over here, and then we're going to type in an extra prompt for our design over here. So we're going to think of a topic that we would like this style to be applied to. So I'm thinking of Earth. So Earth in space, just like that. Click on enter, and let's see what it does with our prompt over here. So keep in mind, this is the style that we are trying to ask it to reproduce, and we're going to use the photo that we have over here as a reference for this one over here. So we're going to wait for a few seconds or a few minutes depending on the waiting list of Midjourney. And as you can see, this is the artwork that it has produced. We have 4 different designs over here, and I think the best one is this second one over here. So we're going to upscale this to see more details of this design. And also, as you can see, the design is actually applied to our photo over here. We have our design over here, although not super accurate, not 100% similar. Let's still try to take into the account the design of this photo over here and use this as a basis for our Earth over here. And that's it, guys. That's how you can use your own images or even images in the internet and upload it and import it to Midjourney for Midjourney to use and produce image out of. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.